Hello everyone, very good, afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Welcome to a new live stream. Hope you're well. We are on the ground today at Stuttgart in the Aerosoft CRJ. Not flown this aircraft in a long while. So it's going to be interesting to see how I fly it today. I hope you're all doing really well. Though we've got Teddy and Leighton in the chat. They said, how do you do it on your own then? So I also stream from PC and not from my phone. So that's how I do it on PC. Big Cheddar, hello. Riley, hello. AFC Stew, hello. Good afternoon to you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be a nice, interesting stream today. We'll see how I get on with it. I've not played the CRJ in quite some time, and as you know, me and these regional jets, we've got a very 50-50 relationship. Every now and again I get on with them. Every now and again I absolutely hate them. So we'll see how we go today. I just realised that the webcam is on, but it's not in the right position, so bear with me. I think that is correct. 2 seconds. MattM3, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. We're just about to get into the sim. Here we are. Hello everyone. Good afternoon to you all. Shall we get on with this then? We don't have no more music on, do we? We need to get the sound on. I can hear his birds in the background, which is quite nice, but I need to link it to my Phoenix profile. There we go. Right, okay, so yeah, here we are guys at the ground at Stuttgart Airport. This scenery is from, RD Presets, this scenery is today. I'm going to be taking this lovely CRJ down to Lyon, which I just purchased the scenery because it is Black Friday deals. So yeah, I've got some new scenery, bought Krakow and Lyon. So that's the plan today. We are on vatsim, we are City, what's the Lufthansa call sign again for the City line? City Air 38 Quebec is our call sign today, and we're taking the CRJ 900 in the City Line variant. And there's other aircraft behind us. I'm not quite sure what airline that is actually. Israel. Is an airline from Israel, I think. Right, let's get into the flight deck. The only thing I'm finding so far, I can't. My throttle. I'm moving it, but it's not aligning up. 2 seconds. How do you? Aircraft. I don't know, but we are going to need to do a throttle. Okay, so it's found it there. No, it is a dual axis. Yeah. Interesting. Does a throttle only move when the... Huh. Anyone know why that's doing its thing? Ibrahim, hello there. Good afternoon to you. Do you have a Twitch? I do, but I don't stream on Twitch. I only stream on YouTube. So, guys, I'm going to figure out why my throttles aren't moving. Give me a second, because that's pretty important that we do get that to move. Airplane general controls. Right, let's just leave it on that and see if it does it. Nope, that's not correct. Well, I'm not sure why that is. Ah. This is a bit weird, isn't it? Maybe I should have done this before I started the live stream. Throttle 1 axis, yeah, that's correct. Throttle 2 axis, yeah. Dunno. Maybe we'll start the engines and just see what happens. Oh, hang on. Right, that's now moving. That's it might be because it's all turned off, but I don't think that should really make a difference. Might have to calibrate them slightly later. Let's get them back down to here. There we go. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Topic, I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just going to get things switched on then. So we'll go to aircraft down here, and then we're going to switch the ground power unit to connected. That looks good. So come up here then. Bam. We've got some sounds. And we'll also switch on the battery
Check
power.
on Unicom. Is anybody here?
That was loud.
Go ahead for Yoke 277.
There we go. Switch them out. Don't want to hear that. Right, back to the overhead panel then. So we've got battery on. We've got electrical power on as well. APU stuff, I would like the nav lights to come on. Fuel pump stuff, air conditioning, I switched about both engines, blah blah blah. And then the anti-ice, hydraulics. And then down here, let's get the seatbelt signs to auto. And seatbelt signs to on. You did a flight earlier from Stansted to Barcelona. Very good. Hello, aviation lover. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Just trying to remember how to start up this aircraft is the main thing. I'm good, thank you very much, Matteo. When you open up Msfs 2020, it closes when it reaches the loading stage with the blue line under. What happened after install update 16? I don't use Msfs 2020 anymore, but that sounds like it's a crasher desktop. And there might be something you've installed that might be bugging it out slightly. So maybe have a look, maybe start from fresh, get rid of all your add-ons and see if that helps. Right, this is our flight plan today, guys. I forgot to show you that earlier on, so let's have a little look now. I'll show you all when it loads, finally. Right, okay, so we are City Air 38 Quebec from Stansted to Lyon, CRJ 900. Only got a flight time today of 52 minutes, which is lovely. Cruising flight level 290, cost index is 5. We've got 66 passengers, and we're departing on the Route 7 Hotel, runway 07. Bit of turbulence at top of descent, not too much though. And that's basically everything. And obviously this is all what it says in here as well. So we're going to send this information to the FMS, and then we can also set payload and fuel. Is that what you normally do in this aircraft? That seems like it's done it all quite quickly. Oh, look at that. It's done it all pretty much instantly. That's quite good, isn't it? It's nice and efficient. Okay, execute. Right, let me go back then to the other page. We go to MCDU menu. Position in it. We are at Echo Delta Delta Sierra. And I want to pop that in there. Did I align the IRSs? No, I did not. Nav and nav. Cool. I'm not sure why then, Matteo. Not too sure as to why you have nothing in your community folder why it would be doing that, unfortunately. Sorry. Right, so that is all good in here. We'll go to the perf page then. No, not. No, we're not. Departure. Runway 07. And it was the Rotti 7 Hotel. So bear with me, guys. I don't fly this plane very often, but that's why we're flying it today. Right, execute that. That is our departure. That looks good. Right, GSX. Let's request boarding. Boarding requested. Lufthansa. Right, boarding's requested. So hopefully that gets us going. Back to the flight plan page. Back to the perf init page. Now, fuel. Right, we know we're taking 66 passengers. So that's in there. Cruising altitude flight level 290. There we go. Fuel total kilograms we are taking 3861. There we go. And then yes. Do you want a board crew? No. Zero fuel weight cargo. I'm not quite sure how much of all this that we're taking. Righty, the flight is about 57 minutes, so not too long at all. Yep, Msfs support could definitely help. Definitely reach out to them. Christmas decorations, I think they're going up today. I think that's what we're doing. We're doing that today. Right, okay, enter. That is all good. Cargo, that is all correct. Fuel's all correct. Set pay. That scared the life out of me. Aviation for Life has subscribed. Hello there. Welcome. Did it come up? It did come up. Good. I was wondering if it actually popped up or not there. That was so loud in my ear then. I was like, oh my lord. Right, okay, so set payload in simulator. Copy perf init data to FMS and init fuel. No, I don't want that. So if I come down here, that should all be set now, which it is. So we'll execute that. You know what I like about the Aerosoft CRJ, guys, is that it kind of does it all on its own. Like, you don't need to do too much. It does quite a bit on its own. So I'm pretty sure that is everything. Oh. Did they just get rid of my ground power? How rude. They just got rid of my ground power. How do you turn on the APU? Wow. That is really rude. GSX just got rid of my GPU. How do I... Oh, right, APU's starting up. Ah, okay, right, APU's coming on. So we'll forgive GSX for that. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it done that when you click something. It gets rid of your gets rid of the GPU. Can I get a flight request, please, under 2 hours? There you go, APU's back. Oh, has it got rid of everything? Oh, you're joking. That's so annoying. Right, okay. I told you it's funny with me. Right, send to FMS, set payload and fuel, performance, set payload. Done. Right, that should be everything in there then. Execute. And then we'll go to departure, runway 07. The other side of this is that it's making me do it again and again. Just so I can really remember it. Right, MCDU menu, position. Echo Delta Delta Sierra. Pop that in there. Flight plan's done. Perf init 29000. And execute. Some WizOps soon. Yes, actually, I do have some. I've got 2 Wizz Air flights in my mind in the Airbus A321, which I would like to do. So definitely some Wizz Air ops are coming very shortly. Definitely. Right, VNAV, that's all done again now, guys. So we're good. That is all set up. APU is available. That all looks good to me up here. I think APU generator's on auto as well. We'll open up the isolation valve. And yeah, now I've just got to wait for the IRSs to realign. I've got them both set to nav. He said it's aligning, so we'll go with that then. Aircraft, maintenance, options. Yeah. Right, what is the QNH? 1011. Now, I think we set QNH down here. Yeah, so 1011 is set. We want this set to V speeds. Just kind of got it on there already. Now, take us to, we're going to do a flap 8 departure. It looks like it looks dry, but GSX's got the wipers on, so we'll go with dry. We'll set all, and then that is all good. And that's done there. Okay, right, now I've got to wait for these IRSs to align up. I'm a bit worried that they're not going to do it, though. I have popped that in, so hopefully they do align up shortly. Now, there is Stuttgart ground online, so we will have to contact Stuttgart ground. I just need to get my push to talk button. There we go. Right, push to talk button has been activated. Can you do Faro on the Phoenix A320, please? Yeah, eventually I can do Faro. I only have so much time in the week, unfortunately. So when I do get things, when I do start filming things, eventually it does take a bit of time to get through all the requests, but definitely at some point. Right, shall we request clearance then? I don't know why our IRS is on the line. I'm pretty sure I set it to quick. Where does it say? Temperature, wait, nav source, instant, save. There we go. Now it's done it. I don't want to have like the risk of it not happening. Right, Stuttgart ground is at 118605. Right, that's Stuttgart ground. Lovely stuff. Okay. Looking at the ATIS then. Information Delta. Oh, runway 25 in use. Oh, okay. Right, let's change it to runway 25 then. Why is it runway 25? It'll be the 5 Bravo departure. Okay, let's set this then. So we are... Is it City Air, the call sign? I can never actually remember. Lufthansa call sign is City Air. Yeah, so it's...
Ground is 272, ready for taxi. It's 272, taxi to holding point runway 25. Let me check. Via...
So requesting
Mike,
clearance
Lima
to
November,
Lyon. We're a CRJ 900 with information Delta on
taxi
stand
to holding point runway 25 via Mike, Lima 2 November and Bravo is 270.
Right, we've got to change the runway in the FMC now just to add to our stuff. Stuttgart ground, good afternoon. City Air 38 Quebec requesting clearance to Lyon. We are CRJ 900 with information Delta on stand 47.
City Air 38 Quebec, Delta's correctly destination via Abdal 4 Bravo departure runway 25, climb to City 2. No, negative, recleared via Rod with 5 Bravo departure, climb to altitude 5000 feet, walk 1000.
Cleared to Lyon via the Roteb 5 Bravo departure, Squawk 1000, initial climb 5000, runway 25, City Air 38 Quebec.
City Air 38 Quebec, did correct.
Lovely, so let's set the squawk. Squawk's down here. I forgot, is this the way you do it? It is an interesting way to set squawk on this aircraft. There we go, 1000 is set. And that is that done as well. Now we've got to head back all the way to the FMC and switch over everything again. You're tracking me on radar and you're going to do a flight hour video. So oh, that's a shame, but thanks for tracking me on the radar. That's very nice of you. Right, okay, so back into the FMC then. Let's change this to runway 25 via the Rudder 5 Bravo execute. And I'm hoping that we still have the same stuff. Menu. Yeah, I think so. We'll just go with that. Do we still have the same V speeds? Yeah, it's exactly the same. Right, boarding has also completed, guys. That is all good then. So we are good and ready set. We are at Stuttgart, Teddy, today. Stuttgart down to Lyon. You see the nice announcements in the background as well. Right, okay then, let's get things going. I'm a bit still concerned with my throttles that they're not gonna work, which is a bit concerning. Do these ones work? No. Okay. Right, let's make sure everything is good then. APU is on. I want to switch on my beacon light. Fuel pumps are on as well. This all looks... Oh, windshield heat. Probes. Right, let's just hope I can actually get the thing on. Let's set... Oh, hello. What is that aircraft doing? Okay, let's set up the altitude then. So we've got initial climb of 5,000. Right, let's scroll wheel down. 5,000. Speed. Let's set this to our VT speed of 196. 196. There we go. And then heading. We'll set the runway heading of 250. Have to click the red lever up. Is that... Yeah. I'm hoping you're right, because I'm going to be a bit concerned if the throttles don't work. I know you've got to click that to get the engine started, so hopefully that is just the case. Right, okay, let's get pushback and departure clearance then, shall we? So we'll go to GSX and we'll prepare for pushback and departure. Now, since we have changed the runway, we need to taxi all the way down there. So it's going to be push back. Oh, actually, can we not just do a straight... We can just taxi straight out, can't we? I don't know, we'll see what they say.
Unicom 128, Unicom 128, thank you very much, 272, bye.
Ready for pushback and start, City Air 38 Quebec.
Of November. Blocked, got Delta India, Foxtrot Bravo November, taxi to General Aviation via Golf, exit 1. Golf exit 1.
Yeah, I didn't think
aviation
so.
tracking.
I might ask if we can just start engines up and restart GSX. We'll see what they say.
Looks 38 Quebec, say again, sorry.
We're ready for engine startup on stand, City Air 3 Quebec.
Startup is approved. Looks 38 Quebec.
Startup approved, City Air 3 Quebec. Cool, so we got startup approved. So we're going to get rid of GSX. See you later. Reset position. Right, GSX is gone. Hopefully it didn't screw up our wheels or anything. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Beautiful. And also, I just remembered that I haven't got a Volante set up. Let me quickly just get that bar at the top set up for you guys. Once it does its thing. Right, okay, engine startup then. Right, guys, help me out. So, what I have to do is start, let's say start engine left. Is that doing it? No. Don't know, do I do fuel bump? APU bleed, is there a bleed? APU generators... I'm going to switch all these to auto. Boost pump. Right, okay, I've got boost pumps on. Oh, wait, I've got to hold them down, haven't I? Ah, there we go. Right, now engine left is starting. I remember doing this in a video and thinking, why the hell can't I start the engines? And then I realised you got to hold down the left button. But we've done it now. We've got there. Right, engine 1 is starting up nicely. Let's pop in. There we go. Idle the thrust. This is a good sign. We're getting there. Right, engine 1 has started up. Oh, it's a Wizz Air. Starting up engine 2. There we go. That's cool. That was a nice little view. Guys, look at this. I can actually fly the CRJ. How good is this? Okay, let's put some more of that in. Oh. Oh no, did I just shut the engine down? Oh, damn it. Okay, I accidentally just shut the engine down. Right, let's try that again. Right, starting up. This is just a default livery. British 999, yeah, this is just literally from Aerosoft. When you install the aircraft, it comes up. Right. There we go. Not doing too bad, guys. Not doing too bad. I'm quite impressed with myself so far. That's alright then. So, both engines look like they are somewhat nearly started up. It's going to be a Quebec November.
Ground, very good afternoon, sir. With Malta 7 Whiskey Bravo, vacated runway 07 via Echo.
Right, okay, both engines start successfully.
With
APU off.
With Malta 7 Whiskey Bravo, taxi to gate 4-3.
Right, what have we got on here then?
Via Sierra,
Window
Lima 2
heats.
and Oscar.
Probe heats, window heats. Your
Sierra,
damper.
Lima 2 and Oscar with Malta 7 Whiskey Bravo.
Then your damper.
Looks 38 Quebec.
And emergency
do you want
exit
your
lights.
taxi clearance now? I'm closing in a few minutes.
to arm. Right, we're set flaps 8. Yep, flaps 8 is ready. Yeah, requesting taxi, please. City 3 Quebec.
Okay, perfect. For taxi, first set your squawk Charlie, please. And then taxi to by runway 25 via Oscar, November, and Bravo.
We're set squawk mode Charlie and runway 25 via Oscar, November, and Bravo. City 3 Quebec.
And then all stations, wish a wonderful evening. Short ground is now closing, bye.
Bye.
Oh no, I didn't want that. I want to squawk. No, not ident. Oh my lord. I've actually clicked the wrong thing now. Guys, how do you set ATC? As in, how do you set the TCAS? Okay, they've gone offline now anyway. But how do you set TCAS? We'll set this to weather. Standby 1. There we go. Got it. And that's squawk mode Charlie. Brilliant. Okay, so we are now ready to taxi then. Let's get out of here. We're going runway 25 by Oscar, November, and Bravo. Big Cheddar, you're great at this. I'm so happy you're in the chat. You're literally like making me realise how to do this. Right, taxi lights on. And we are good to rock and roll. Do these work? Ah, they are. Oh, but barely. Okay, right, parking brakes. Released. There we go. Right, okay, let's taxi to 25. And the next issue is trying to actually fly the aircraft. That's going to be just as hard. Right, no one coming left or right. There is an aircraft there though. And let's switch back to Unicom. There we go. Flight request under 2 hours. How about East Midlands to Palma, Mallorca? That sounds alright, doesn't it? I think it's under 2 hours anyway. Right, I actually need to calibrate these throttles because they're not correct. So before we take off, I'll do that. I'm enjoying this though. Taxi next to a Wizz Air. Oh, we're about to go into the Wizz Air. Hello, where's your landing gear? Oh, okay, I've broken the throttles now. There we go. You can do louder. I think I done that one recently. I think I done louder. Louder.
Radio check, please.
Readability 5.
555. Station calling, reading 525.
This is quite a long taxi, isn't it? I was hoping it was going to be 07. .25 is quite a trek. Just happy it's a nice short flight time for this one, so we can kind of get more out of the aircraft. Now I would like nav. Feels like ages on flying with Stuttgart. I was going to say, it's quite a long taxi, isn't it? Really long. I'm doing 21 knots, so we're not doing too badly. Look at that wing. Bouncing like mad there. It's like vibrating. Right, we are heading up now to the end. And we're going to be taking off via Bravo. So not this right, but the next right. This is Delta. Michael, thank you much for subscribing. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel. Look how bright the sun is. You can't even see the displays here at all. It's crazy. Very bright afternoon. Right, next right hand turn, guys, and then we'll be on our way to Lyon. We're going to switch on all of the lights that we require. There we go, and that all looks good to me. We'll pop on our strobe lights as well, since we're going to be next off. Now, Big Cheddar got to help me out with the autopilot, I think. I think I've got it. It's the Embraer which I have issues with. But this aircraft's much more complete than the Embraer. Right, okay, right hand turn here. Stuttgart traffic, City 38 Quebec, lining up runway 25. Right, who's ready to go to Lyon then? Shall we? Let's go. Wouldn't be surprised if accidentally crushed this. Stuttgart traffic, City 38 Quebec taking off at runway 25. Okay. Toga. Thrust set. .100 knots. V1, rotate. Very good, and positive climb, gear up. Nice stuff. Right, we're off. Flight director's not quite grabbing us. Maybe we need to switch it to nav, maybe. No. FMS1. Okay, let's lower the nose. And we'll take speed. And I'm also going to engage the autopilot. There we are. And then we have the altitude set to 5,000, which we're about to get to now. So we're going to level off at 5,000. And we'll set thrust climb. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Just broken through the clouds. Beautiful. Right, we're okay. The aircraft's not falling out of the sky just yet. Good. Now I do want to increase our range here a little bit. Oh, look at that. We've got weather radar. Oh, nice. And flaps up. And let's start the climb. So we'll set our altitude up to 290, which is our climbing altitude. Our cruising altitude. Right, I think we're doing alright. Speed is stable. Increase that climb pitch a little bit more to 3,000. Cool. And now we're going to switch off the landing lights and the taxi lights. Looking good. Right, guys, I think we're doing quite well. I think I'm doing alright. Not doing too badly. And as for speed, we'll set it to 250 for now. Obviously I've got to do it manually, so we'll keep climbing until we lose a bit of speed. Like that. Right, about to pass 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs can come off. There we are. Cool. Speed is slowly decreasing, so we can bring down our climb rate to about 3,600. We've got it set to climb thrust. What are those warning signs? APU open, open. APU is off though, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's alright, looks normal to me. Right, we're going to decrease the rate of climb. Oh, that's increase. Because our speed is too stable. And then we're going to go standard pressure. 1013. Oh, nice. I love that really short PA. We're now selling sandwiches. That's all they've got. Right, looking good. So since we're now above 10,000 feet, I want to get our speed a lot higher than this. So we're going to really decrease that climb rate to 1,200 feet per minute. And let's increase speed to about, I don't know, 280. We'll go Mach point. I don't know, what's the cruising Mach over the CRJ? Haven't really got it in here, have we? And then we'll have to start planning for the arrival quite soon because it's such a short flight. Yeah, so far I don't think it's going too bad at all. Oh, hang on a minute, why are we not following? Wait a minute, we're not following what I want to be following. Why is this? Well, let's go direct to Natal. Oh yeah, the aircraft doesn't seem to be following. Now it is. Okay. There we go. That was interesting. Thank God I noticed that. Would have been going a complete opposite direction where we want to go otherwise. Why are we turning right? There we go. Matt, you're excited to see the arrival. Never fly this aircraft because I get confused how to set it up. Yeah, I mean, literally the same as me right then. I was being a bit faffy with the aircraft. The thing is, once you fly it a few in a row, it's alright. But then once you kind of have a break from the aircraft, you start to kind of forget how things run. Which is, you know, completely normal, especially if you're used to flying a specific kind of jet. But regional jets, they are just set up slightly differently, aren't they? But once you get the hang of it, it's alright. Like, now I'm actually flying it, I find it quite enjoyable. But until then, you have to really kind of just concentrate on what you're doing. But thankfully I had some big help in the chat by Cheddar, so... which is always good. Enjoy your lunch, Teddy. Hope you enjoy your lunch. It's quite windy. You can hear the wind noises. A bit odd. Wind ambience. Hope all the doors are shut. But yeah, like I was saying, Matt, let's just hope when I land the aircraft that the approach goes smooth as it can go. Otherwise I'll be a bit concerned. I think last time I flew this was a good like 6 months ago, and it was the CRJ. It was Scandinavian. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, we're approaching 24,000 feet. Obviously, cruising flight level is 290, so we're not too far off our cruising altitude. And then the second we hit 290. We'll start planning for the arrival into Lyon. So obviously it's a nice short flight, so. And they're not actually using, if I show you, they're not actually using that runway 17 right, so we'll see. See what runway we have to actually use. Okay, we'll use 3-5 left. 3-5 left for arrival. Oh. Right, there's 26,000 feet, approaching at 27. And then obviously, like I said before, the thrust in this aircraft isn't automatic, so you have to do it yourself. So there we go, we're approaching 290. And then we'll have to start bringing down the thrust lever. It does make things interesting though, you know, like it is an interesting flying experience when you're flying a different aircraft like this. Keeps you on your toes. There we go. Right, so we are now leveling off flight level 290. Speed is going to slowly increase to where I want it to be. While it does that, shall we start planning for the arrival into Lyon? So we want to change our runway to 3-5 left, and then we're going to select the approach. Actually, I don't. Not sure what one we want. Guessing it'll be, yeah, the Milper 9 November. And then with the approach, we'll select ILS 3-5 left by the Ripon. What do you mean 3-5 left not used? Oh, 3-5 right. I think that's fine. I think we'll do 3-5 left for arrival. Unless ATC come on, then that's okay. But yeah, that's the arrival then that we're going to be doing. We'll program it in shortly. Right, now with the speed, I don't want to be too fast, so we'll set it to 300. And then we'll have to slowly withdraw thrust. Yeah, not having auto thrust is another thing that I was struggling with, but I feel like it would be satisfying to learn. It is quite satisfying actually. You have to kind of just get it in the right place. Let me just move my throttle, see if it... There we go. So we're in manual control. Leighton, hello. And you see it's still slightly increasing, so I'm just going to bring it back slightly more. And that's pretty much a little tiny bit more. There we go. And now we're kind of where we need it to be. And obviously it does change based on winds, so... But yeah, that is kind of good enough. Happy with it there. Yeah, it's in a ground speed of 410 knots. So while that's stabilised, we're going to plan for the arrival then. So we're going to be doing the ILS 3-5 left arrival, which is this one here. And we're going via the Milper 9 November. This, oh no, that's 7 November. Cancel. ILS 3-5 left. Milper, no. Wait, what are we doing? 9. Milper 9 November. I can't see that on here. So we're going to do the Milp 7 November. And we're going to go via the Ripon 3 November arrival. Execute that. And then that is our arrival set into the FMC. Make sure that is correct, which it is. Lovely, good. So I'm happy with that. Right, where was I? Are you back at work? Am I back at work? I am working today. I'm on standby today. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be called though. My standby finishes in 20 minutes. Took the risk to go live. The Nazgold, I hope the new Stuttgart scene from Aerosoft will be released soon. Fingers crossed. Aerosoft do make very, very good sceneries. There's one thing to give Aerosoft, it definitely is the sceneries they make very good. Another thing, guys, which you can see on here now, there is a top of descent mark, which is always really nice to see as well. What I do know is that I kind of set our altitudes via the charts. So descending by the charts, at RIP2 we need to be at 7,000 feet. We're at Milpa, we need to be at flight level 180, which is here. So once we reach top of descent, I'll bring our altitude down to 180 and try and get our aircraft to meet these these restrictions. And then flight level 70 or above at RIP2, so, or below, sorry. So that's what I'm going to be doing there. Bring back thrust a little bit. As you can see, the speed is increasing quite a bit. There we go. That should slowly come down. So you can't really enjoy a wing view on the CRJ because you've got to be constantly looking in the flight deck. Not a bad thing, but it's got to make sure that your speed is stable. Did you set the ILS frequency on course? No, not yet. I need to do that. So if we go into the... Is it the radio page? Or does it do it itself? Is it auto? Hang on. So that's the nav. So I guess it has to be on here, doesn't it? Let's go to the menu. Arrival data. Ah, okay, so it picks up the frequency, I think, automatically. So I don't think I need to put anything in. What I'll do is, I'll put it in here just in case. 110.75. Because you never know, right? And then the course and whatnot, I'm just going to assume it's all automated. I hope. Yeah, but it has picked up what ILS are doing and the frequency, so I'm pretty sure it picks it up by itself, a bit like the A320, the Airbuses. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a coffee downstairs and I'll be back in a second just so I can have a coffee while we do our top of descent. And yeah, so I'll be back in less than 5 minutes and I will be back in time ready for top of descent. See you in a sec. Hello everyone, I'm back. Oh good, look at that, the speed is pretty good. We're just about to reach top of descent. I've got my coffee with me and everything, so it's all going pretty well. Question for the chat guys, does anyone know how to get rid of these airports? I never like seeing airports around the thing. Never like it. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. It's probably down here somewhere, isn't it? Format. No. Not format. Oh no. What was that? I thought I just bugged out the whole aircraft then. Did you hear that sound? Don't press that button. Don't think it likes that. Damn. Right, okay, so I'm going to set the altitude down to flight level 180, because that's where I want to be. Thank God we're still flying. Right, flight level 180 is set. Ready for us to start our descent there. I'm hoping it's going to have one of those VNAV lines. Hopefully. Cool. Nearly there. Where are we going? LF, LL. P. I'm just planning another flight, guys, see how long it would take to get down to Toulouse from Lyon. Don't think it'd be very long at all. 49 minutes, yeah. I'm debating whether or not to fly another flight and go to Toulouse or to fly back up to Stuttgart or not. Not sure. Right, we've reached top of descent, so let's reduce our throttle. And let's increase the range and vertical speed. It should have a like a VNAV line, shouldn't it? To tell me where I'm gonna be getting. Ah, yeah, there it is. There's a purple line. Right, so I need this to go down quite a bit. There we go. Cool. So now we've got our VNAV set down to flight level 180 and the vertical speed is saying that we're going to be getting there at exactly milpa flight 180 and we are probably a bit too slow, so we'll put our throttles up a little bit. There we go.
Unit traffic is
That was so hot. Right, okay. Looking good. It looks like I'm a bit of weather as well over Lyon. What is the weather saying? The meta is saying it is scattered at 500, broken 1800, 7 degrees, overcast at 3000, QNH 1016, and the winds are 350 at 11 knots. So it is a bit cloudy, a bit meh. Oh, there's tower. Oh, okay, so it's runway 35 right. Alright, so I better change that since there's tower online. Okay. Oh, right, let's change that to 35 right. So 35 right, change. Mil per, and then we'll do the exact same as before. There, no difference. Literally the exact same. Right, departure, arrival. ILS 35 right. Griffin 3 November. Milpin 7 thingy, execute. And then we'll pop Milper into there and execute that. Cool, looking good. That is very bright, that weather radar, isn't it? Don't you change the thingy of that. Right, now as for landing, refresh the meta. Oh no, 35 right. Meta refresh, VREF plus 5, reverser dual, calculate. Okay, that's good, so not going to use that much runway at all. It's not bad. Okay, let's reduce the throttle a little bit. Now, down here is how you arm reversers. So we're going to arm the left and right hand. Oh. There we go. Now we just chill. Right, tower is on 120450. How did you switch them over? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's get the cabin secured. Oh. Seatbelts on. Right, approaching 180, and then it's flight level 70. Can you do a flight to Funchal, Madeira? Yeah, that's been one of my meaning to go there type flights recently, so yeah. Okay, let's reduce our speed now down to, sorry, not our speed, our altitude, down to 7,000 feet. There we go. And back with the vertical speed again and bringing it down. Need to get that VNAV line in there. Can barely read the. That's a CUDA. So you read it there. Bit more on the vertical speed. It's going to be quite a strong, quite a quick descent, this one. Right, that looks good. nearly, and then we'll also bring back the throttles a bit more. The good thing about this aircraft, it slows down pretty well. Not got an issue there.
Geneva, Atlantic, Leipziger 55 established on ILS for runway 22, established for Leipzig, Geneva.
Right, what did I say the QNH was? QNH at Lyon was 1016. Nice, so let's set that. QNH 1016. That's ready to rock and roll. And we're reaching the cloudy weather that it said on the meta. Okay, let's just reduce that. Oh, throttles are idle. Damn. Right, into the clouds we go. You can't get good wing view in this aircraft, can you? It's quite meh. Oh, we've got ice warning. Right, we've got ice detection, so anti-ice on. And the wing. There we go. You don't want to be stalling out the sky. Right, there's 9,000 feet, so we're going to pop on our landing lights and all of these bips and bobs. Cool. Oh, look how moody it's got. Damn, it's a dark cloud. Okay, so once we get to 7,000 feet, we need to be at 3,000 by Ingov, which is pretty much lines up with runway 35 right, so not too bad. We should be able to get it down quite alright. Okay, so there's 7,000 feet. Well, not, we're approaching it. Nearly there. And it's raining. Okay, we're going to reduce speed to 40. Actually, yeah, 240. Should do a bit less actually. Let's go do 220. 220 knots. Right, and now we're going to set altitude to 3,000. There we go. And vertical speed, bring it down again. Just do 1,000 feet per minute. Oh, don't even need that. Okay. .500 feet per minute we only need, really. Cool. Oh, is that ice? Oh god. I think that's ice. That wasn't there before, was it? Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, look, it's on the nose. That's pretty cool, actually. Although I don't really want to see it. Have I got any more ice that I can put on? Anti-ice, wing, cowls, whatnot is all on. Window heats. Oh, no, let's put window heats onto high. There we go. Well, that's fun. Hopefully it's not on the engines. Oh, it is on the engines, look at that. Well, I hope we don't cause a stall. Let's hope the aircraft just manages to fly. What was that? Did you hear that? Or was that outside? I think that was outside. Right, let's hope you have a good landing then, shall we? Let's hope it's a nice landing rate. Oh, we just hit 6,800 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Literally just saw that. Cheers, guys. And for those of you who subscribed on today's live stream, I hope you're enjoying the live and I hope you enjoy the content that's upcoming as well. Do appreciate it, as always. Another good thing about this aircraft, the performance in it is actually really good. Like, Aerosoft's made it very good performance. Right, 220 knots is what we're currently doing. I'm happy with leaving it at 220 for a while. Once we start making that right hand turn, oh sorry, once we start making that right hand turn onto the ILS, I think we might reduce down to 180 shortly. Yes, we are. It's a shame it's quite a long descent path, isn't it? Nearly there though, I'll show you guys on here. So this is us currently, and we're taking right turn, and then in gov at 3000, straight into 35 right, and there is a tower. Oh, they've gone offline? No, there is tower. says Lyon Tower. Once you get 35 right, I'm planning V5 to vacate, if not V4. And then, I don't know where they would send us. I'm going to guess one of these, not at a terminal, I assume. So, looks like it'll be one of them, potentially. Okay, let's get the speed down to 10. We'll say 200. Let's do 200. Just bring down our thruster idle. And we're going to set flaps 1. Or flaps 4, whatever it is. Flaps 1. Oh, there's another aircraft going into Lyon from Nice. Yeah, 120450. Terrain. Terrain? Uh-oh. Nah, I think we're okay. Hopefully. Hope there's no mountain in front of us. Because, uh-oh. Okay, now we're going to set flaps 8. Now we're going to increase our throttle. Right, let's arm approach. There we go. Approach is armed, I think. That's approach, isn't it? Yep. And we're just at 3,000 feet. It's a bit worrying, isn't it, when it comes up with terrain when you can't see anything. You're like, oh my god, am I about to fly in straight into a mountain? I don't think we are. I hope not. Okay, Matt, about to start a right hand turn now. There we are. And we've got the approach armed, so hopefully we line up with the ILS shortly. There is an aircraft in front of us, it's just this one here. So actually, maybe we do want to keep our speed about 180 knots. Okay, let's now switch this to tower. Not again. Right, I'm hoping that we're gonna capture the ILS soon. It says to be at 3,000 feet here, so we're okay. The purple diamond is just coming in there. Yes, Leighton. Right, now I do want to capture the localizer as well. Hopefully it captures it. Right, approach is on. Do I need to switch this to anything, do you think? Decision. Format, nav source. Localizer 1. Okay, let's change it to localizer 1 and see if it picks it up. Right, there we go. Purple diamonds come in. Let's reduce to 160 knots. Please descend on the glide. Okay, next degree of flap. Flap 20. I don't think it is. Oh, is it? Wait, I think we are. Potentially. Maybe not. No. So why has it not picked it up then? What if I arm approach again? Has it done it now? It's captured the localizer, but it's not capturing the glide. Okay, fair enough. We'll do it ourselves. Okay, and we're going to set gear down. And flaps full.
Wizard 55 Charlie Echo, bienvenue à Syntex depuis Bravo 4 c'est la piste 35 gauche, puis à gauche sur Tango.
Depuis Bravo 4, on traverse la 35 gauche et à gauche sur Tango.
Lyon Tower, good afternoon. City 38 Quebec on 3 mile final 435 right.
City Air 38 Quebec, bonjour, wind 350 degrees 11 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, cleared to land, City 38 Quebec. Okay, so been cleared to land 35 right, gear is down, flaps are down. And that flight director is really annoying me. So I wonder what I didn't do there as to why it didn't capture the ILS. That's what I'm interested about.
500. 400.
Still getting used to this aircraft. I'm not flying it the best, put it that way. Okay, a little bit low. We'll just up the nose a little bit.
200. 200.
Syntex Tour, bonjour, Air France 31 kg, un Airbus A320, porte Bravo 81, demande de départ pour Barcelone.
30.
Wizard 55 Charlie Echo, poursuivez Tango, Tango Lima, la porte Lima 11.
10.
Ouch. Tough touchdown.
Air France 31
We
kg,
got
prêt à copier?
Prêt à copier, 31.
Okay, reverses.
31 kg, bonjour, la mise en route approuvée, départ Muro 8 novembre, montée 70, transpondeur 560 unité.
Now that was V5.
Alors départ via Muro 8
Manual
novembre,
braking.
montée initiale au niveau
Reverse
4-0
stowed.
et les transpondeurs 560 unités.
Right, guys, I'll
Air
catch up
France
with the chat in
31
2 seconds. Just gonna
31 kg, correct.
vacate and then go our taxi instructions.
Syntex au passage pour votre ATIS indique 6 novembre pour les départs, je vous le mentionne.
Vacated 35 right, City Air 3 Quebec.
CDR 38 Quebec from Bravo 4, cross runway 35 left, then left on Tango.
From Bravo 4, hold short 35 left, and then left on Tango, City Air 3 Quebec. Right, so I want us to hold 3-5 left at Bravo 4. Okay, going to bring up the flaps. And we're going to hold it here at Bravo 4. And it'll be left onto Tango. Right, let me catch up with the chat then, guys, while we wait here. So I'll pull the parking brake up. Right, so Jamie, do you know how or why I can't get him when he's stuck on the loading pages? I'm not too sure. I think someone else asked me that earlier on, and they also had a similar issue. Yes, Shelly joined back just in time. This is where you struggled to as well, Matt. Yeah, this is where I'm like, I think I couldn't capture the ILS in the other videos that I've done, so Nazgul, 95% of the time the CRJ will not capture the ILS. Oh, why is that? So was it my flying or was it the CRJ? Is it Aerosoft or is it just a CRJ thing in general? I appreciate the landing compliment though. Thank you very much. Right, is there a reason why I'm holding here? Is there someone taking off? Or am I just being dumb?
CDR3A Quebec.
Oh, go ahead, 3-8 Quebec.
Yeah, 3A Quebec, you are cleared to cross runway 35 left on Bravo 4.
Apologies, we're cleared 35 left. Sorry, looks at 358.
No worries, then, yeah, you cross the runway 35 left, then left on Tango.
Left on Tango. Left on Tango, City Air 3 Quebec. I thought so, I was like a bit confused. I was like, are we? Are we not? Right, okay, left on Tango then, which is literally just straight away. Landing rate, guys, was minus 262. I seem to be able to flare the aircraft quite alright and then absolutely slam it at the last minute, but where it's a much lower aircraft, I think to myself that we're actually a lot higher than we actually are, if that makes sense. Or a lot lower than we actually are. Right, AP is available. Ah, interesting.
Satex Tour, bonjour, sur France Lyon 23, on porte Bravo 14 à 737 800 avec un
Did he give us a
radio
stand?
et une clearance pour Naples, s'il vous plaît. CDR 38 Quebec, continue Tango, Tango Charlie, gate Bravo 73.
Continue taxi to Tango, Tango Charlie and Bravo 73, City at 3 Quebec.
On fait 11-23, très copié.
Right, so we are off to Bravo 73.
On fait 11-23, la mise en route approuvée.
Ah, okay, not long taxi at all.
Montée 7-0, transport en ligne. Un départ Resort 8 novembre, niveau initial 7-0.
Not this one.
On fait 11-23.
This is Tango Bravo.
Lecture correcte.
We need to take this right hand turn here onto Bravo 73. Oh, these are interesting. We'll go with ONET. And Bravo 73 is right in front of us just here. Welcome to Lyon, guys. I've never been to this airport before in the sim. It's the first time for me. I got the scenery today. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? This is Bravo 71. And Bravo 73 is this one here. I will switch off the taxi lights. Bravo 73. Here we go. Got another Air France to park next to. And stop right there. Parking brake is set. Engine 1, engine 2, cut off both of them. And there we have it. We have arrived at the lovely... Stop beeping at me, you're fine. At the lovely Lyon. There we have it. Got a Transavia, got an Air France next to us. The scenery looks really nice. Really nice scenery. I might have to do another flight out into here soon. An aircraft that I can actually fly. Oh, there goes the Air France. Right, let's have a quick look then at what we want to do. So guys, what should we do? Should we carry on and fly this aircraft again? But I'm thinking about flying it down to Toulouse or flying it back up to Stuttgart. I don't know what one. Let's request deboarding. Let me know what you guys want to do. I'll be back in 2 seconds while I quickly figure something out and take my mug down. And yeah, I think we'll carry on and do another flight in this aircraft to see how we do.
Soleil 1123, on est prêt pour la mise en route et repoussage. Bon Soleil 1123, la mise en route et repoussage approuvée face à l'ouest, QNH 10-16. Mise en route et repoussage approuvé face à l'ouest et QNH 10-16, Soleil 1123. Sur les stands de Bravo 14 et Bravo 12, Bravo 10, c'est obligatoirement face à l'ouest. Ok, ben repoussage face à l'ouest, français, votre merci. Vous ferez un petit tour en U après sur Tango Charlie.
Ah, you can't hear me talking. Sorry guys, that was my fault. I literally just had my mic off. So what I was saying is that who's ready to go to Toulouse? The plan today then on this next flight is we're going to go from Lyon to Toulouse in a CRJ. It's only 48-minute flight time, which is good. We're cruising flight level 290, 69 passengers, departing on the Repsi 8 November, and then arriving on Toulouse on runway 32 right on the Nara 8 November arrival. Got a bit of turbulence at the top of climb, and that's basically that. If I've got enough time at the end, what I'll do is I might go from back to Stuttgart, but we'll see. Because we're going to do, we've done Stuttgart to Lyon, Lyon to Toulouse. If I've got enough time, we'll go back, but we shall see what happens. Thank you very much, Jaden, for letting me know that. Right, okay, set payload and fuel, and we'll send this to the FMS, just refresh the weather and whatnot, and we'll start loading up the new flight plan. GSX says, wait for it, oh. Aircraft, forward cargo. No? Ah, there we go. Forward cargo, passenger door, aft cargo. Right, so they are now deboarding. Jack Mart, hello. You've had trouble landing CRJs, the nose being quite low, the throttle is pretty sensitive, and the back wheels are quite tall. Yeah, it's not an easy aircraft to fly, especially if you're used to a specific, you know, variant. So yeah, it's just about getting used to it, really, isn't it? That's all it's about, really. Right, so passengers are now deboarding, and we're going to get everything basically loaded on the inside. We'll open up the forward cargo, just basically get it all done. Passengers are getting off. There you go, you can see them getting off there. Have they opened up the air stairs? Yeah. Oops. Oh well. Right, okay, let's get the FMS planned. So we're going to execute this. This is the new flight plan. Go to the MCDU menu, position in it. We're now at LFLL. Pop that in there. For some reason, since GSX Black Friday update, the Marsha disappears into thin air after evaluating your parking skills. You also noticed it during your Austrian live stream. Well, GSX is a great software, but it is a bit buggy. That is the only thing, as we know. So yeah, I've got issues with GSX as well, but different things. Like for example, it pushes the aircraft forward when I request pushback. Like I don't know, it is a bit funny sometimes, but yeah. You just gotta let them do another update and it should be okay, hopefully. Right, that is all correct. Next will be the perf init, so let's get this loaded in. Flight plan, set payload and fuel. So 3925 is how much we're taking, and if we go to the performance, we'll return load sheet, set payload and copy perf init, and that is all good. 29000. Once again, execute that one. And now we'll go to the departure page. Runway 35 left on the Repsi 8 November. Repsi. I've got Repsi 4.
Captain, all passengers have left the plane.
We'll just do that. I don't think it's updated the air rack.
Fair enough. Faites un tour en U sur Tango Charlie, puis Tango, le point d'attente Alpha 9 de la 35 gauche.
Oh, cool. Right, so that is everything done in the FMC. Let's have a look at the charts quickly. What I do want to do, start a new flight. There we go. Alright, now it should have updated up the top soon. Oh, it has updated. Nice. Okay, yeah, guys, so here we are. This is what we're up to then. Departure out of Lyon. We're going to be flight taking off, sharp left-hand turn to Ronis, and then we're going to Repsi. Now, is there any altitude? Transition 5000, climb, Ronis and Repsi. Not sure if there is initial climb, but we know that transition is 5,000 feet, so that would do. That's all the information I need to know. Cool. Right, deboarding should have completed. We've got one more to go.
31 kg, la clearance est toujours bonne, numéro 8 novembre, montée 70, transpondeur 5601.
The bags are just about to come off.
Numéro
And
8
finish coming
novembre,
off.
70 pour le niveau et 5601 au transpondeur Air France 31 kg.
31 kg correct.
There goes a Transavia. I can't wait for the PMDG 737 to come to Msfs 2024. I just need a 7.3 now, do you know what I mean? I mean, I've been flying the, what do you call it? The iFly, but I want the NG back, especially in the updated format. Yeah, everything else here is pretty good, guys. Not quite sure. What is IB spoiler? What is IB spoiler-ons? I don't know what that is. Oh, I love the iFly, Matt. I really love the iFly. I just kind of, you know when you fly a certain aircraft so much that you kind of want to just get a different variant? It's basically all it is. To be honest with you, I do kind of prefer the iFly to the PMDG in its current state. But once PMDG kind of get it, you know, up to date a bit more, then I'll definitely enjoy the aircraft a hell of a lot more. Just some A-cars would be nice, you know, CPDLC, stuff like that. That's all I'm looking for, to be honest. Speaking of PMDG, I really hope the old cabin is included in the updates. Oh, I don't know if you've seen Jaden, but the if you go on FS Elite, there's a, actually I'll see if I can show you now while we wait for deboarding. There's a PMDG, they've got a new cabin, I'll show you the cabin. MSFS 2024 update. Here we go. So yeah, if you have a look here, this is the new cabin, which looks a lot more like the iFly. It's got the FAP. It's got also the overhead locker bins are opening and closing, which is interesting. I think they're kind of copying iFly a little bit. Looks like the flight deck's got a bit more new textures in there. Hopefully this is actually clickable, but that's all you got picture-wise. But it is looks like a new cabin, so interesting, right? Hopefully it'll look good. Fingers crossed. Right, how is deboarding going on? I think it's nearly done. There we go, baggage unloading 100%. And now, there we go, boarding has now been requested, guys. This is a cute little airport. Let's have a little look around while we wait. Not that quick. Oh, is that people? Bonjour. Bonjour. That Air France has come back again. Bonjour. Ça va? Je vais à Toulouse. There's our little CRJ over there. Cute little thing, isn't it? Oh yeah, they have the worst pilot. The worst pilot for the CRJ today. Captain in training is what I am.
11-23, les vents 340 degrés 12 nœuds, piste 35 gauche, autorisé décollage.
It's a really nice airport.
Gauche, autorisé décollage, France Lyon 23.
I love the design of the terminal. It's really interesting, like architecture design. What hotel is this? P. Is it parking? No, hotel. NH hotels. Oh, look at Terminal 1. Let's have a look at Terminal 1. Straight through the tree. Hello. Right, is my flight on there? Doesn't look like it. They got Air France Hop CRJs. Oh, I probably should have done that. Air France Hop. Oh well. We're in the Lufthansa today.
Textour, Air France 31 kg est paré pour repoussage mise en route.
Showing there's not a lot of traffic
31
around anymore.
kg, la mise en route de repoussage approuvée face au sud, QNH 10-16.
Repoussage approuvé face au sud et QNH.
Let's make our way back over to our aircraft.
Négatif 1016, 1016.
1016 pour le QNH Air France 31 kg.
Oh, there goes a Transavia. Au revoir. Bonne journée. Or bon voyage. Bon voyage. Getting my French skills tested today. Right, passenger-wise, what are we doing then? How are we doing? Oh wow, passengers have already boarded. Damn, in that time we've got everyone on. Right, takeoff speeds. We've got to do all of this. We'll do flaps 8. It is a wet runway, and we're going to settle. So hopefully that is correct. Looks like it is. We're going to set our speed to 199. Take off approach mode. Take off a flight director because it's a bit bugged. Now, what do we want this set to? Not the localizer. We want this set to FMS1. Ah, the Air France is off. Where's the Air France going to? They are off to Barcelona. Cute. Look how big the tug looks compared to the aircraft. Huge. Right, now I'm wondering if I should request clearance now. We've only got 2 cases left to fill up, so let's get our clearance received then. Right, this is what I want. Let's put a massive line there. Separation. We are City Air 51 Hotel. Cool, and we're requesting clearance to Toulouse. We are a CRJ 900 with information Charlie, and we're on stand Bravo 73. Nice. We're in the right frequency? Yes we are, and we are expecting the Repsi 8 November. Lyon Tower, good afternoon. Requesting clearance to Toulouse, CRJ 900. Information Charlie on stand Bravo 73, City Air 51 Hotel.
France Soleil 1123, malheureusement pas de contrôleur après moi, Unicom 102 décimal 8, bonne soirée, au revoir. 122 décimal 8, merci pour votre contrôle et bonne journée, Air France 1123. City Air 51 Hotel, bonjour again, clear to destination, Repsi 8 November departure, climb flight level 70 and squawk 1000.
Clear to Toulouse via the Repsi 8 November departure, climb level 70 and squawk 1000, City Air 51 Hotel.
City Air 51 Hotel, read back correct?
Cool, squawk is still set to 1000, which is good, and obviously it's just tower, but we'll set the altitude up to 7,000 feet. Alright, 6 and 7,000 is set. See what signs are on. Cool. Baggage loading's 50% done. Got 3 cases left to load. Shame it's such a gloomy day here in Lyon. We can't see all the sunny weather on the airport. But in Toulouse, the weather's looking much better. It's 330 at 10 knots. It's only broken at 4,900, so it's not too bad. So there's quite a lot of visibility. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Right, so the rear have got the cargo on. Just waiting for these bags to come on now. And we're ready to go.
31 kg, c'est reçu, roulez Tango Delta Tango, par attente Alpha 8 de la 35 gauche.
On va vers Alpha 8 via Tango Delta et Tango Air France 31K pour la 31 gauche.
We've been live for 2 hours. One more case. Then we'll get GSX to prepare for push and departure once it's done. Have you guys seen the new GSX cleaning service? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Takes a bit of time, but well, there we go. That looks like it's the last case going on. Passengers will be happy. They've got all their cases with them. You sometimes get annoyed at GSX baggage handlers because the animation looks like they're throwing the cases instead of placing them. To be fair, Jaden, sometimes they do chuck them. Obviously not all of them, but it does kind of look a bit not as smooth as the rest of the animations, I have to admit. Well, there we go, guys. Boarding has completed. We are ready for pushback. If that Air France could go... Oh, they have. Cool. There we go. Right, so we're going to request pushback and departure now. Ready for push and start. Stand Bravo 73, CTF51 Hotel.
CTF51 Hotel, push and start approved facing south, QNH 1016.
Push and start approved facing south, QNH 1016, CTF51 Hotel. Right, QNH is already set, and we're going to face south.
31 kg, vous serez prêt au départ sur Alpha 8
31 kg, oui, on est prêt au départ sur Alpha 8.
31 kg, c'est reçu depuis Alpha 8, les vents 342 et 12 nœuds, piste 35 gauche, autorisé décollage.
Autorisé décollage depuis Alpha 8, 35 gauche, Air France 31.
There we go.
Et 31 kg, quand vous êtes airborne, Unicom 109,
it's rising up nicely.
On bascule le Unicom une fois en l'air, Air France 31 kg. Merci pour le contrôle au sol. Au revoir, Air France 31 kg.
See guys, I'm getting the hang of this whole CRJ thing, aren't I?
Station power is out for 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Oh god, not that. I just shut down the engine again. Okay, I take back what I just said. I wasn't doing a great job. Oops. Okay, I think it's... Oh, I just shut it off again, didn't I? Okay, right, let's shut the engine off. Hang on. Okay, right, let's start this again. It's just a bit fiddly, that's all. I'm not being stupid, it is just a bit fiddly. Yeah, no, I agree, Jaden. It's more about, I think, after a flight than before a flight. It is a bit thingy. Okay, ready? There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Poor engine 1's been teased this whole time. We'll get engine 2 right, I'm sure. Not doing great. Okay, we'll wait for engine 1 to stabilise.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Nice, and we're going to start up engine 2. And let's confirm good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
There we go.
Get into the brace position, which is by placing your head.
Jaden, does your GSX do this to your aircraft? Does it push the nose through the ground? I have no idea why mine does it, but for the life of me, I can't find a fix for it. I'm not sure if it's an Msfs 2024 issue or not, but honestly, it's so annoying. Just can't find any kind of fix for it whatsoever. Really bugging me. It's so like unrealistic. Okay, both engines started successfully. APU off, and I'm going to want the taxi lights on.
Station towers back.
Taxi lights on. That looks good. I'm pretty sure that's everything. We're going to switch on the anti-ice just because we did have some icing on the way out. Hoping GSX. Not quite sure why it's not got my aircraft fixed yet. So why does it do it for me then? I wonder why it does that. Because to be fair, Jaden, every other streamer or person I watch on YouTube, this doesn't happen to them, so I'm not sure why GSX is doing it to me. I'm going to have to do some Google researching, I think. It's so annoying. Right, it should be Tango Delta, Tango, and Alpha Tango. Cool. Are you ready for taxi? City Air51 Hotel.
City Air51 Hotel taxi Tango Delta, Tango, holding point Alpha 9, runway 35 left.
Taxi Tango Delta Tango Alpha 9 runway 35 left, City F51 Hotel. Right, we're ready to go then. Parking brakes released. Set flaps. Was it flaps 8? There we go. Flaps 8 set. And we're going to start taxiing. Isolation valve back to closed. There we go. Are the freeware airports good? Yeah, they are pretty good to be fair. Depends where you are though. Some of them haven't been updated in quite a while, so I think like Cardiff is pretty awful, but Zurich is pretty good. I literally just went to, where did I go recently? Quito in Ecuador, and that was really good. That was really good scenery. So yeah, I think it just depends where you're going, what's been updated recently, what's not been updated recently. But yeah. Right, we're going via Tango and Alpha 9, so pretty much a straight line. Innes Gaming, hello, welcome, good afternoon. You're flying the A340, very nice. I need to get back into the A340. Had a good flight with it last week. I need to get even better. Right, nice, we can taxi all the way down to the end of Tango. Actually, not all the way down, just the left-hand turn. What passenger planes come with the Msfs 24 basic? I think like the Indy builds 320, 321, 330. The 737 Max. Quite a lot. If you just look up on the internet, it will tell you all the aircraft. I can't remember them all on the top of my head, but there is a lot. Right, I'm going to switch on the landing lights now, so we're ready to rock and roll. Strobe lights on. Okay, then we're going to hold Alpha 9. We might be cleared to take off straight away, who knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared to take off.
XR51 Hotel, wind 340 degrees, 12 knots, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
35 left, clear for takeoff, Sidestick 51 Hotel. Right guys, let's go to Toulouse. No, it's not better than the Phoenix is the best Airbus you can buy. There's nothing better than the Phoenix right now. Okay, starting the clock, 50% or around there. Climb and toga. Any knots checked. V1, rotate. That was a really nice smooth rotation. Positive climb, gear up. Oh, that feels really nice. Right, let's go to Toulouse. We're off. Bye bye, Lyon. Right, let's see how smooth.
XR51 Hotel, unfortunately no further ATC monitor advisory 122.8, au revoir.
Advisory 122.8, thanks very much, au revoir. City F1 Hotel. Right, also pilot engaged, nav. And then as for the altitude, we'll select. So if I set altitude, what does that even do? Oh no, I don't want to do that. We'll select vertical speed. Leave it at 2,500. Cool. Actually, we'll up it. Let's go climb thrust. And then I want speed. Speed is set to 200. That's fine. Let's go up a degree of flap. We're breaking through the clouds. It's such a sharp left-hand turn, isn't it? So let's go back onto Unicom, like so, and I think we'll go direct to LL362. It's going to be too much of a sharp turn for the aircraft to handle. Actually, we'll go 596. Oh, it's not on there. Ronis. There we go. Direct to Ronis and flaps up. We're going to select speed 250 for the time being. And we'll increase. Hang on. Let's increase our climb. We'll go all the way up to 290. So what was the thing? So Ikem, hello, where do you get your CRJ and what flight sim hardware do you have? So I got the CRJ from Aerosoft. It's the Aerosoft CRJ, and hardware I've got the Thrustmaster Yoke and the Thrustmaster Quadrant. So that's the hardware I use for anything that has a yoke. These are the flight sim hardwares I use. For the Airbus flying or anything with a side stick, I use the Thrustmaster set, or I'm going to be getting Wing soon, so hopefully I'll be using Wing in the near future. Right, landing lights off as well, seatbelt signs off, that can come off. Leighton, hello. It's such pretty weather, isn't it? I know it's cloudy, but the what is annoying about Msfs though, it's raining in the flight deck, but it's not raining outside. Do you know what I mean? Like, it kind of ruins the the immersion a little bit. Like if it's raining in the flight deck, it should be raining outside as well, but that's just me. Maybe it's just me. Right, okay, let's increase our speed to 280 and we'll reduce our climb rate to about 1,800. And we're also going to set standard baro. Very nice. There we go, altitude set to flight level 290. Okay, speed is looking good. Let's just reduce that climb rate a little bit, otherwise we'll be going into the overspeed shortly. Right guys, I'll be back in a little moment. Gonna pop some chicken in the air fryer. I won't be too long. Hello everyone, I am back. How's the plane behaving? Hope it's going well. Actually it is, to be fair. Oh no, it's not. My speed is very much not going well. We're slowing right down by accident. Look at that sun. Nice and bright. Nearly at cruising altitude though. Right, let's start planning the arrival into the FMC. So, here we go. We're coming via here. So let's do the ILS Zulu 32 right. That should link us up nicely, which it has. And then once we vacate 32 right, hopefully here, we'll go straight to any stand, which looks good. So we're going to input this into the FMC then, shall we? Okay, right. So departure arrival. This is for the arrivals. So we're doing the ILS Zulu 32 right. So I've looked for that. Okay, it's just normal. So ILS 32 right, and then we are going via the Narak transition. It's not there. Okay, 32 right via the Narak 8 November, 7 November. And then the transition that we're doing is Fuzap. I don't believe that's there either. Ugh. Okay. Agino, Lasbo, Lavku. Yeah. Okay. Right, we'll execute that. Go to the legs page and we'll just see how it goes. May have to do some vectoring. Or maybe not, that might be okay. That might work. Cool, so at flight level 290, just wait for our speed to eventually increase, because we are cruising quite slowly, but we have got a headwind. Right, let's see how we're doing. Top of descent's nearly reached. Not too far away. At least there's a bit more visibility on this flight. I mean, it's still cloudy, but at least there's a little bit more to see. Sun in our face is quite nice. That wind noise on the airframe is so annoying. Not really annoying, but it's somewhat annoying. Do I have to have the seatbelt signs? Yeah. So loud. Yeah, some nice chill music whilst we wait for top of descent. It's a nice little screenshot. Can anyone help me? You play on your PC from your Xbox Games Pass and my add-on is not working. Even after pasting the mod into community folder, it does not appear in the game. Is that for Msfs add-on linker, or is that just for your community folder? Because you've got to make sure that you put it in the right folder into community folder. It can't be like a double folder, for example. So make sure that it... I don't know how to explain that, to be fair, it's quite hard to explain. Anything you download, it might have another folder inside a folder before it actually gets to what's in the content. So just make sure that that is going into community folder and not the whole folder. Pablo90, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. Just about to reach our top of descent. We might actually be there now. Not just yet. Not just yet. Having a nice, enjoyable stream this evening, flying the CRJ. Some sissy hops. If not XOS X4L, I've got a tutorial on how to use Msfs add-on linker if you want to have a little look at that. Hopefully that will help you figure out what's going wrong. So it needs to be at flight level 190 by Narek. So let's just reduce that. Okay, top of descent has been reached. Let's start descending. Okay, let's get the simulator back on. Right, minus 1,800 feet per minute should get us down to 190 at Napak, hopefully, maybe a bit more, minus 2,000. Speed is looking alright, we're just going to reduce that throttle a tiny bit more. what a peaceful evening here. It's lovely. Bit turbulent, but it's nice. You're an X-Plane 11 and you're building a good new PC. Oh, nice. What PC specs are you getting, Nicholas? What's your new PC specs? You'll really enjoy Msfs on PC, definitely. It's a whole new ball game. Much more scenery, aircraft to choose from. Much more enjoyable, in my opinion. The Ryzen 5 and the 9060, 16GB 32. Nice, very nice. Are you, when you're getting that one, did you say? Oh, you're building a good new PC. Oh, good for you. I'm too scared to build PCs in case I mess it up, put the wrong thing in the wrong place type thing. Wouldn't be great. Right, okay, at flight level 190. Now we need to get ourselves down to 8,000 feet. So let's do that. Get the vertical speed. Yeah, it is a nice build. I am on vatsim. You are Edelweiss 289 Charlie. Good. Should go for, oh, personally, Nicholas, I would say 2024. Msfs 2024 is where all of the, you know, the updates the developers are going into. 2020 obviously is still a really good sim, but the amount of development is definitely going to reduce a hell of a lot, because obviously 2024 is the new simulator. So if I was you, I would go for 2024. Right, the QNH is 1019, guys, so we're going to set that into our baro now. 1019 is set, there we go. And we need to be at 8,000 feet or above at Lasbo. Let's just go direct Lasbo. So direct Lasbo, execute. And we're on track for that there as well, which is good. Right, unfortunately guys, I don't think I have time to fly back this evening. I'm back to work tomorrow, so I need to get a good sleep. I need to have my dinner before it's too late. So this flight will probably be the last one, and then I think in the next stream what I can do is I can pick up from where we left off, fly it back to Stuttgart, maybe via Lyon, don't know, and then maybe hop in a different aircraft for the next live. A good few options there, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, unfortunately this will be the last leg of the night. I won't be able to fly back this evening, unfortunately. Right, let's go direct Adamo, because it'd be a bit too clunky chunky of a arrival otherwise. Callum Ellington, hello. Welcome to being a member on Economy Plus. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been well. Yeah, very long time. I am keeping fun. I hope you're doing well as well. Hope you've been keeping yourself well. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for your membership. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy being in Economy Plus. Don't need to apologise, don't worry. You didn't know your subscription ended. Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. I appreciate any support anyone gives at any point of the, or whether it's 1 month or 6 months. I appreciate it all the time. But yeah, thank you very much for your membership. Really do appreciate it. And you're just in time for a lovely landing into Toulouse, which I've not been to in quite a while actually. $18 months total. Well, there we go. 18 months. Wow. Very long. Like I said, very much appreciate it. Right guys, we're approaching at 10,000 feet. Let's switch on those seatbelt signs and we're going to pop on all the lights that we need as well. There's no ATC on, unfortunately, into Toulouse. Doesn't matter though. All good. We had a nice amount of ATC into Lyon, which was good. Right, so speed needs to come down to about 250. Below 10k, 250 and all that. We'll get it set to 240. Like so. And we can reduce our descent rate down a little bit, butter it. Do you know what, I'll try. I'm finding it a bit hard to butter the CRJs at the moment. I really am, but do you know what, I'll give it the best I can do. You picked up the Embraer in the CRJ stage. I watched on your videos with these aircraft. Oh god no, Callum, I'm not the person. I am not the person to be to be looking at tutorials for the Embraer and the CRJ. I mean, you can give it a go, but if you see the Embraer videos, you'll see that I am a bit of a wreck with that aircraft. Like, some days I'll get it, not an issue. Other days, not so good. But the CRJ, I can find this aircraft a lot better. It's a lot more easy to understand, but the Embraer, I do really want to do good at the Embraer. It's such a nice little aircraft. I'd love to do well at that, but I don't know, maybe next stream, guys, if we can get into the Embraer, maybe me and Callum can help each other out. ZM, are you doing the return? Unfortunately, I'm not doing the return this evening. This is the second leg of the live stream. So what I said was, I think what I'll do is, I will go, obviously tonight we'll be able to do the live on the way back, but we've done Stuttgart, Lyon, Toulouse today. So I think on the next live, we'll do Toulouse straight up to Stuttgart, and then maybe switch in to a different aircraft possibly, which I think will be quite good. So kind of get, you know, a few things done. But Callum, let me know how you find the Embraer and the CRJ. I bet you'll get it way before I get it. You'll get the hang of it a lot sooner than I will. I'm sure. Okay, let's reduce our speed to about 220. Stunning. Stunning. Okay, let's set flaps 1. Yeah, same Callum. I flew it a hell of a lot in P3D. Like, one of the first videos on my channel was me flying the Aerosoft CRJ in P3D V4, I think it was. And actually, funny enough, when I got this aircraft in Msfs, I went back to my really old, like 5-year-old P3D videos just to see how you fly it. Right, bit of thrust. And to be fair, they did help out quite a bit. Been in the air for 40 minutes, and also why I love these aircraft is because they're such like little short hops, your flight time is always under an hour, which is what I love. I love doing little short hops, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, I started this live stream at like 1 o'clock, it's now 3:45, so 2 hours 45 minutes. I think we've done 2 sectors in. How long have we been live for? Yeah, 2 hours 45 minutes, so not bad, right? Right, Toulouse should be just to the right of us, down here somewhere. And we need to be at 3,000 feet after this waypoint, so let's reduce the altitude down to 3,000. Yeah, this flight is so much smoother. I think I've done a bit better on handling the aircraft on this one for sure. Proud of myself. Love that. Personal development. Right, okay, starting a right hand turn. Let's reduce speed to 200. Which we're basically at. And we're going to arm approach mode, and now vertical speed down to 3,000. Ali, hello, welcome to the stream, hope you're well, good evening to you. You're just in time, we're about to arrive into the lovely Toulouse airport. Right, reduce that thrust a little bit because the speed is creeping away from us. Oh, I can smell such nice food downstairs, making me so hungry. So hungry. I've not eaten anything today. I've had some fudge, and that's all I've eaten. Yeah, no auto throttle. It makes for a very interesting flight for sure. You'll get used to it, you know. Like sometimes you can kind of grasp where to leave the throttles, but it also depends on the winds. Like the winds can change it quite a bit. No, I'm not in college. I work as a cabin manager at an airline. That's what put you off and step away from your PC. Yeah, exactly. So earlier on when we was doing the first sector, I went downstairs to get a coffee, but I had to like leave the stream in the flight deck so I can have a look at exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, didn't realise we're colleagues. We're colleagues, are we? What do you do then? And then when I came back to the aircraft, Callum, I thought, oh, thank God, the speed was still where it needed to be.
For 902 on short final, runway 32 left.
Oh, you're based in Glasgow. Oh, nice. How long have you been in Glasgow for? Well, it's nice to meet you. Nighttime landing? I mean, I guess you could say that. It's a little bit dark. Okay, we need to arm everything. So we're going to arm the reverse thrust. Ground spoilers on auto. Hopefully this time it captures the ILS, but on the last flight we didn't capture the ILS. Apparently that's common with Aerosoft CRJ and the CRJ in general. Oh yeah, Callum, let me know if you have any issues capturing the ILS in this, because I've got approach mode armed, but it doesn't always find the localizer or glide slope. Yeah, as in it's just not capturing it. Right, flap 8. But maybe it's just me. Bit of thrust now. 1.5 years. Oh, nice. I've been at 3 years myself. Okay, a bit more thrust. Right, so this is where it should be capturing the ILS, right? So we're at 3,000 feet, which is where we should be. Let's reduce our speed now to 180 knots. Like so. Because the issue is that if there's no visibility, like now, it's not easy to disconnect from the ILS, because obviously you want to be able to see the runway, or at least the ground. But if you look at these diamonds, it's not... Hang on. Right. What do I want? Format nav source. Localizer 1. Okay, but it's going left. I'm not sure it should be going left. Ah, there we go. Now we're going right. So hopefully that's us capturing it. Bit more thrust. Right, but yeah, see, it's not going to descend. So I don't know why. It's got the localizer, I think. Yeah, it's got the localizer, but it's not got the glide slope. I don't know why that is. Anyway, autopilot disconnected. Let's just
traffic
manually do it.
To runway 3 to left located. Cross runway 3 to right.
Okay, what we've got our speed set to? Let's set speed 160 knots. Because now I can't see anything. And I think this might be a really, really bad landing if that's the case. Okay, let's drop the gear. We'll just follow the flight director, because now we're too high. And we'll set our flaps.
Toulouse traffic and call for 902 runway 3 to right located.
Will be 5 miles. Toulouse traffic, City Air 51 Hotel, 5 mile final for runway 32 right. I mean, it's not pretty. It's not too bad. Runway's in sight, we're just a bit high. But yeah, I can't seem to capture the ILS, which is interesting. So if anyone has any tips for me, do let me know. Because right now, don't seem to be doing very well on that front. Unless you're meant to engage something else other than approach mode. Toulouse traffic, City Air 51 Hotel on final runway 32 right. Toulouse traffic. Anyway, we're looking alright. Let's butter it, shall we? Or shall I? Shall I butter it? Touchdown. And reverses. Versus green, decel. Are you going to try Copenhagen, Aberdeen, get it working up? No, yeah, please do. Give me a message. What's that, red? Localizer 1. Okay, reverse is stowed. Oh, where's my yoke gone? Ah. I'm good, Teddy. Welcome back. We've just landed into Toulouse. We're going to vacate at the next exit, which is right at the end of the runway. No worries. Homework comes before watching me, that's for sure. Right, landing rate, guys. What do we think? It was minus R, so much better. 153. So much better. You're about to fly to Mallorca. We'll have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun on your flight. Right, 50 minutes altogether. Took 3 minutes longer than I had planned. How'd you stop it? It's 4 PM on the dot, not bad. How'd you stop the chrono? No. No. Ah, there we go. 50 minutes 41. Minus a minute from that. Well everyone, welcome to Toulouse. Toulouse traffic, City F51 Hotel, vacated 32 right. Well, it's been a lovely stream. Lovely 2-flight stream. And we're going to taxi down to the terminal. I don't know where to go just yet. Let's get GSX with their new map opened up. You can select from the map now, guys. Look how fun this is. Right, so all the green ones you can go to. Let's choose Echo 10. No. Flaps up. I'll fire up the APU. Take this left turn. I think that's the other aircraft that was talking on frequency. Air Portugal. Looking for the GSX buggies. Buggies? Equipment, I mean. Ah, I think it's there. Yeah, I think it's this one here. So we want to switch off these lights. And I believe it's Echo 50. There's our tug. Let's spin it to the left. So fast, I know. I wanted my dinner. Beautiful scenery this. Okay, we've made it. So parking brake set, engine 1, engine 2 cut off, APU is available, beacon light off, strobe lights off, all this stuff is off, seatbelt signs off, and GSX deboarding requested. Well everyone, thank you very much for watching this live stream today. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was so lovely to see you all in the chat. It's been quite a long one, probably one of my longest streams in quite a while. 3 hours we've been streaming for, and we've had 2 lovely flights in the meantime. Just a quick thank you to those people who supported the channel today. So, Aviation for Life, thank you very much for your subscription. and then we had Michael and Blur90, thank you much for subscribing, and also Callum, thank you very much for becoming a member once again, do appreciate it. And yeah, so guys, that'll be all for today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream like I did, and I will catch you all in the next live stream or the next full flight or whatever video I have planned next. Yeah, like I said, on the next stream I think what we'll do is we'll take the CRJ out for another spin and just do like one long direct route, I think back up to Stuttgart, and then hop into another aircraft and kind of do something different. But yeah, thank you for watching guys, I will catch you all, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and yeah, see you very, very shortly. Bye bye.